The following tag team match is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit and is for the NECW Tag Team Championship. Your referee is Barbara Mahoney. Introducing first, the challengers at a total combined weight of 495 pounds, the team of Brickhouse Baker and Beau Douglas.
Two veteran campaigners, Brickhouse Baker and Beau Douglas, getting set for a golden opportunity to take the NECW Tag Team Championship from the new champions.
And their opponents at a total combined of 355 pounds, they are the current NECW Tag Team Champions, the team of Nick Farenheight and Mike Webb.
Mike Webb and Nick Farenheight, the NECW Tag Team Champions, getting ready to make their first title defense against a team that has the height, weight, and experience advantage over the new champions. Fans, welcome to New England Championship Wrestling, a special edition this week. We'll tell you all about Bash 13, which happens in 2 days. But right now, Al Basler is standing by with pre-match comments from the NECW Tag Team Champions.
I'm standing by with the NECW Tag Team Champions, Mikey Webb and Nick Farenheight. Now, guys, you set up an open contract for tonight, and that's been accepted by Beau Douglas and a local legend, Brickhouse Baker.
Oh man, it is great to be here holding these tag team titles over our shoulders. And I'll tell you what, that open challenge was accepted by Brickhouse Baker and Beau Douglas. But we want to put just a little more on the line tonight. So we made sure to tell them that, hey, you bring that fight, because the tag team titles, they're on the line. Because Nick and I are going down as the fightingest champions in NECW history, without a doubt. So they may have more experience than Nick and I. They may be bigger than Nick and I. But there's not a tag team in all of professional wrestling who has more heart and more compete level than Nick Farenheight and Mikey Webb.
Now, Nick, the last time we saw you in competition, you fell to defeat to Scotty Slade, former NECW Tag Team Champion. What are your thoughts after that match coming into this one?
Why you gotta kill our buzz like that, Al? We came in here flying high, ready to go, ready to defend these titles against those two old men. But I tell you what, we respect those guys. And I'll tell you what, I respect Scotty Slade a little bit more now, too. He may have gotten that win over me, but you know what matters? We still got these belts. And anytime him and Sherman want to come at us and get these titles back, we'll give them a fight. And we'll give a fight to anybody we want. Tonight, it's Brickhouse Baker and Beau Douglas.
Mikey Webb and Nick Farenheight ready to defend the NECW Tag Team Championships.
Well, the new champions are going to have their work cut out for them tonight. Beau Douglas, a veteran campaigner. The bell is sounded. Brickhouse Baker, a man that knows all the tactics and invented a whole bunch of them. It's Baker and Webb starting out, and Webb getting shoved off by Brickhouse Baker. Fans, New England Championship Wrestling getting set to celebrate its 13th anniversary this Saturday night. A huge night of action, and you want to be in the house. Baker with Webb in the corner. Roughing up Mike Webb, another veteran tactic. That's a shot to the midsection. Gotten off by Brickhouse Baker. Baker now with Webb off the ropes. Webb over the back. Drop kick sends Baker to the canvas. Hip toss by Webb. And another. Brickhouse Baker to the outside. You know, Brickhouse Baker extremely excited to be competing here in New England Championship Wrestling, but particularly for the NECW Tag Team Championship. Brickhouse Baker is responsible for many, many young men getting involved in professional wrestling. A man with a great deal of skills and a great deal of respect. And speaking of a man with skills, Beau knows what he's up against. Beau Douglas with the height and weight advantage over Mikey Webb. And saying Beau knows nothing. I can tell you, folks, that is definitely not true. Beau knows he's got a golden opportunity right here. Nick Farenheight tagged in. Boy, Beau Douglas really towers over Nick Farenheight. Farenheight grabs the opposite arm and winds it up. Beau didn't know that was coming. Farenheight takes Douglas over, drops the leg across that arm and shoulder. And Beau knows to get to the ropes. Beau knows Farenheight had to break. This Saturday night, Beverly, Massachusetts, the Cove Community Center is the place to be. Tickets are still on sale. You want to make sure you get those. You want to make sure you're in the house when New England Championship Wrestling celebrates its 13th anniversary. Just saying those words gives me goosebumps. Douglas now locking up with Farenheight. Farenheight gets behind him. Side headlock. Farenheight using his speed and agility to keep Douglas off balance. Tag made to Mike Webb. Webb up top, crashing down on that arm and shoulder. The NECW Tag Team Champions apparently picking that left arm and shoulder of Beau Douglas to attempt to soften up. Classic strategy by the new NECW Tag Team Champions in Webb now. Dropping across that arm and shoulder. Cutting off the ring, Farenheight comes in now. For the top, leapfrogs onto that arm and shoulder. And Beau knows pain right there. Beau knows Nick Farenheight's getting the best of him right here. On a thumb to the eye. There's a veteran tactic for you. Beau Douglas turning the tables on Nick Farenheight, sends him head first into the buckle, and here comes Brickhouse Baker. Baker winding up the arm. Farenheight reverses. Nick Farenheight may be the smallest dog in the fight, but he's got the biggest fight of any dog in the pack. And here comes Webb. Tag made. Drop kick across the arm of Brickhouse Baker. Rolling cradle now by Webb. Goes for the cover. There's two, but Beau grabs the ankle, saving Brickhouse Baker. Webb with Baker down on the canvas. Fans, later in this broadcast, the NECW Heavyweight Championship on the line. We'll have highlights of the matchup between Antonio the Promise Thomas and Sean Burke. A controversial situation. To be sure, you'll see the highlights coming up next. Tag made now to Nick Farenheight. Farenheight now off the ropes. Brickhouse dropped and cross-body by Farenheight. Cover right here, but only two. Farenheight maintaining control over the veteran Brickhouse Baker, but not for long, as Baker with a thumb to the eye and a shot to the midsection right there. Farenheight fighting back gamely against Brickhouse Baker. Baker now reversing off the ropes and getting low bridged by Beau Douglas. Farenheight goes crashing to the floor as Douglas stands over Nick Farenheight, and Mike Webb runs interference. Douglas now with Farenheight. Crashes him. Lower back first into the apron. As Douglas sending Farenheight back into the ring the hard way. Referee Barbara Mahoney backing up Mike Webb. We're going to have to take a break right here. This match will continue when New England Championship Wrestling returns after this. We are back. Farenheight now trying to come around, a knee right to the jaw. And Beau got rocked on that last knee. Beau doesn't know where he is. Face first to the canvas goes Beau Douglas. Farenheight down, Douglas down. Farenheight has an opportunity to tag out, but Brickhouse knocking Webb off the apron down to the floor. And the veterans take control over Webb and Farenheight. Oh, Webb breaking up the pin attempt by Beau Douglas. Webb attacking Brickhouse Baker. Referee Barbara Mahoney trying to break it up. Beau clubbing Webb from behind. And Brickhouse sends Webb to the outside. Blatant boot to the throat now on Nick Farenheight by Beau Douglas and Brickhouse Baker. Another blatant boot across the throat. Referee Barbara Mahoney's not going to stand for that. Beau Douglas knows he's got Nick Farenheight in trouble right here. And Douglas with a big elbow right there. Rocking the jaw of Nick Farenheight, one half of the NECW Tag Team Champions. Farenheight into the corner. Big rolling kick sends Douglas back down to the canvas. Webb chomping at the bit to tag in. Fans chanting, "Let's go, Nick!" Farenheight needs to make a tag here. He's taking an awful lot of punishment, and he makes the tag. Here comes Brickhouse. Here comes Webb. Webb firing away on Brickhouse Baker. Big drop kick. Levels the veteran. Douglas tries to charge in. Misses the clothesline. Dropped across the knee of Mike Webb, and Webb now sends Douglas into that top turnbuckle. Webb upstairs. Big high cross body. Here's the cover. There's one. There's two. But Brickhouse saves the day. Webb fires away on Brickhouse. Mike Webb on fire right here as he goes to town on Brickhouse Baker. But Douglas clubs him from behind. Farenheight down on the outside. Douglas has Webb upstairs. Big power bomb. And this could do it right here. We could have new champions. But no! Beau doesn't know what happened. Mike Webb rolls the shoulder at 2.5, and the champions are still in it. Brickhouse Baker saying, "Back off, kid, I got this." Brickhouse Baker now on Mike Webb. Brickhouse now has Webb up, but Webb gets behind him. Tags Farenheight. Farenheight now, all the way up top. Missile drop kick on Brickhouse Baker. Douglas staggers in, but misses. Farenheight rocks him with a forearm. Farenheight backing up, gets ahead of steam. Here comes the freight train, and a big forearm. Staggers Beau Douglas. Douglas staggered again by another forearm. Farenheight now tries for the Irish whip. Douglas reverses. It's Farenheight in the corner, and Douglas misses again. Webb has him up. 3D by Farenheight. Here's the cover. This could do it right here. It's over. Webb and Farenheight victorious. Let's get the official word from Chris Norman.
The winner of the match is still the
retain the NECW Tag Team Championship over two great veterans in Brickhouse Baker and Beau Douglas. Webb and Farenheight this Saturday night in Beverly, Massachusetts take on two men who never lost the NECW Tag Team Championship, the House Party. What a matchup that's going to be, folks. We'll have all the information on Bash 13. Plus, coming up next, Antonio the Promise Thomas defends the NECW Heavyweight Championship against Sean Burke when New England Championship Wrestling continues after this.
New England Championship Wrestling proudly presents Bash 13, the 13th Anniversary Spectacular, Saturday night, September 7th at the Cove Community Center, 19 East Corning Street, Beverly, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. In the main event, NECW Heavyweight Champion Antonio the Promise Thomas and Slick Wagner Brown team up to take on Sean Burke and Jeremy Prophet. If Thomas is pinned or made to submit, the title will change hands. NECW Tag Team Champions Mike Webb and Nick Farenheight battle former champions The House Party, making their return to New England Championship Wrestling. NECW Television Champion Johnny Thunder squares off against sensational Scott Levesque in a title versus hair match. If Levesque loses, his head will be shaved. World Women's Wrestling Champion Alexis Nevaeh teams with Casey Ray to battle Mistress Belmont and Nikki Valentine in a tag team showdown. Plus, the Boston Bad Boy Jason Rumble collides with Mike McCarthy in a Boston street fight. All this, plus more to be announced. Tickets are on sale now, online at NECW.TV or call toll-free 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Make sure you're in the house as NECW celebrates 13 years with Bash 13, the 13th Anniversary Spectacular, Saturday night, September 7th in Beverly.
Welcome back to New England Championship Wrestling as we bring you the closing moments of this matchup between Antonio the Promise Thomas, the NECW Heavyweight Champion, and Sean Burke, the former champion. This would be the first time these two have met one-on-one since December of 2012 when Burke broke his ankle in a match with Thomas. Burke hanging his leg up over that top rope, and Thomas taking advantage. Thomas, belly-to-back suplex on Burke. Thomas now setting up Burke for a cradle suplex. Cover right here, but Burke rolls the shoulder. Thomas trying to get Burke over, but Burke just slugs Thomas in the face. Thomas backed up here, Burke back up to his feet. Drills Thomas. Sean Burke is a monster. Big height and weight advantage over Antonio Thomas. Burke now with another clothesline. Burke going for the cover. 2 count only. Fans treated to an incredible back and forth matchup between these two great stars. Antonio Thomas in phenomenal condition. Greatly experienced. Sean Burke with a height and weight advantage. Incensed and obsessed with revenge. Thomas now hooks the arms, backslide, has Burke down, but only 2. Thomas couldn't hold him. Thomas now grabs the leg, tries to get Burke over into a crab, and he's got him. Shades of December 2012, when Thomas had Burke in a compromised position in the middle of the ring. There's the bell. This is just like December 2012. The time limit expired. Chris Norman conferring with Chris Bartolo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just confirmed with referee Chris Bartolo.
20 hard-fought minutes and still no decision between Antonio Thomas and Sean Burke. Burke taking a breather on the outside. He was locked up and ready to go when the bell sounded. But wait a minute, Prophet from behind. Jeremy Prophet attacking Antonio Thomas. Prophet attacking Thomas. That brings out Slick Wagner Brown. Burke back in the ring. Burke and Wagner Brown going hammer and tong. This situation breaking down right here. Sean Burke now back in the ring. Wagner Brown and Sean Burke going at it. Burke to the outside. Prophet wailing away on Antonio Thomas, who returns the favor. Wrestlers and officials in the ring trying to get control of this out-of-control situation. Folks, these four men will meet in a special tag team matchup this coming Saturday night, just 2 days from now. If you think this is wild, what's going to happen this Saturday night? In an unusual stipulation, Burke and Prophet demanded that Antonio Thomas put his title on the line. Should Thomas be pinned or made to submit, the title would change hands. It's going to be an epic matchup this Saturday night as New England Championship Wrestling celebrates its 13th anniversary. Fans, if you are at all close to the area, you want to make your way to Beverly, Massachusetts, to the Cove Community Center for Bash 13. Prophet and Burke attacking Wagner Brown. Officials trying to break this up. Folks, this heated situation is not going to cool down this coming Saturday night. Folks, there is so much great action on tap this Saturday night at Bash 13. You want to make sure you're in the house. This situation totally out of control. Let's take in out of post-match comments from Burke and Prophet.
Saturday night, September 7th, NECW celebrates its 13th anniversary at the Bash 13. 7 p.m. bell time, Beverly, Massachusetts, the Cove Community Center. And these men, Sean Burke and Jeremy Prophet, will face, in tag team action, the team of the Underground King, Slick Wagner Brown, and the NECW Heavyweight Champion, Antonio the Promise Thomas, with the special stipulation that should one of you men pin or make Antonio Thomas submit, you will win the NECW Heavyweight Championship belt.
But ain't that the way it's supposed to be? See, Antonio Thomas and I, time limit draw, right? Antonio escapes with his belt. So a tag team match gets booked. So Antonio Thomas, while this tag team match is being booked in the ring, is sitting in the corner saying, yeah, man, I escaped with my life. This time I escaped with my belt. Now they're gonna book a tag team match and I'm gonna get out of that one alive because my belt's not on the line. But little did he know, his championship is on the line. Anything goes. Anybody who pins him, anybody who makes him submit, you better bet your bottom dollar that I can pin him and he can make him submit and he can pin him and I can make him submit, and it doesn't matter at the end of the night. Antonio Thomas, you will not have that belt anymore. That belt will be around the waist of somebody new, somebody younger, somebody hungrier. Brother Prophet, what do you got to say about that?
You see, what you're looking at right here is the cure. The cure to a disease-ridden NECW. What was NECW before Sean Burke and Jeremy Prophet came on the scene? We are the ones holding this company up. It's not those two little prepubescent tag team champions that look like two children that were plucked out of a school that have never touched a woman. It's not that television champion. Looks like he should be on a street corner begging for spare change, or in a hospital in a maternity ward ready to give birth to a baby right next to Slick Wagner Brown. Oh, no, 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 no. We are the youth movement of this company. Along with Bobby Ocean, we represent everything that is right about this business, and we represent the time for change. And that time is on its way September 7th. September 7th, Slick Wagner Brown, you're going to be an afterthought. It doesn't matter what you do in that match. Antonio Thomas, you're a damn fool for accepting to put your belt on the line, and we're the guys that are going to make you pay for it, because it's going to either be Sean Burke or Jeremy Prophet getting his hand raised at the end of that after breaking you in half, tapping you out, pinning you, sending you to an infirmary. It's going to be us standing victorious, and you're going to find out that Jeremy Prophet, Sean Burke, and Bobby Ocean are the ones that set the pace, while you old farts are falling behind. I mean, really, how long have these guys been around anyways?
Since dirt.
You know what? I think they've been around too long, and it's all going to come to an end September 7th. Mark my words. Do you have any other questions? Good.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too.
Welcome back to New England Championship Wrestling. And folks, as we leave you this week, we remind you that in a couple of days, New England Championship Wrestling celebrates its 13th anniversary with Bash 13 at the Cove Community Center in Beverly, Massachusetts. As the late Hunter S. Thompson would have said, what a long, strange trip it's been. Frankly, this company probably shouldn't have lasted as long as it has. And in fact, at the end of 2010, the close sign did indeed go up. But then a funny thing happened. I got hundreds and hundreds of emails, Facebook messages, and phone calls, some from people who'd worked for us in the past, many of them wrestlers, many of them staff people, who had a career-changing or career-defining experience working for New England Championship Wrestling. And some came from fans who just had a very special place in their heart for the experiences that they had coming to the events put on by New England Championship Wrestling. If you're at all close to the area, I invite you to come down this Saturday night to the Beverly, Massachusetts Cove Community Center for Bash 13. It's a big milestone for us, and we want to share it with you. For myself, Sheldon Goldberg, all of us here at New England Championship Wrestling. We'll see you in Beverly, Massachusetts this Saturday night, and right here on TV next week.